Yours broken. That's what I be doing. No, I just used to. Y'all said
from moving to the pain. It's hammer, go hammer, it's hammer, do hammer. And the rest is on its way to justice.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Get ready to talk. Oh, you on?
We are on. And that's going to give us our little moment, but it's okay.
Well, all right then. We're here. We're ready to speak about this great topic of.
We are. Happy Wednesday and welcome back. We
Man,
are
cut me
talking
off,
about hip hop and its 50th birthday. Like everybody on the panel, hip hop is way older than me, but we gave a whole.
That's for N. That's for N. That's for N.
This is why.
That's for N. Oh.
This is what we mean when I say older people do shit. They do different stuff. This is it right here. Example A. You done?
I'm done.
Okay, thank you.
Done what though?
All right. So we are talking about the 50 years of music. We're hip hop as a culture. We're talking graffiti. We're talking breakdancing. We're talking MTV raps. We're talking big ticket from Brooklyn to the Midwest. We're talking all on the table.
I got a quick question.
It wasn't mine. I was taking their shit, but I could do it.
I do got a quick question.
And what was your question be?
In light of the show that was on last night, I'm too old. I didn't step to watch it, but I do know it was a travesty because what's the criteria or time period to be nominated for your album to be considered on these award shows? Because the fact that Killer Mike was an award for Rap Album of the Year is a fucking travesty. He didn't get nominated?
Nah, but his album just came out a few months ago.
It still was nice.
It's still nice, but
what's the time period?
It's usually like a 12-month period from a certain time. Like
it does because some raps does some albums I've seen laps from like
so we had to wait for next year for him to win Album of the Year.
Next year
it should be.
But he's not even on the he's not so far he's not on the Grammy joint.
Nah, I'm just worried about. Last night was BET. The black people were supposed to have Killer Mike on that goddamn list. I mean,
who was the nominees though, bro?
It don't matter. Killer Mike went on. I stopped paying attention.
I know Drake and 21 won it.
Drake and 21?
21 Savage won?
You know they got that joint album?
Oh. Your face.
No, I'm just like,
I.e., which brings us to the next question. What do y'all feel the state of hip hop is? Where Drake and 21 Savage is winning Rap Album of the Year.
I feel it has evolved. People think, rap is dead, hip hop is dead, or whatever. It's evolved because if you look at where we talk about, like in the 70s or the 80s, into where it evolved into in the 90s, it went from like rhyming, like nursery rhyming, like rhyming skill set, to then you get to gangster rap, and then you got to trap music. So it has different levels. Even mumble rap, which I thought was a joke, actually became a thing. It's still a thing, but all rap has its moments. You have the battle raps. You have so many different elements of hip hop now that I don't think it's dead.
So you think it's in an okay state?
You're misinterpreting my words. I didn't say that.
And you got to understand when this phrase "hip hop is dead" come from, where it's going.
I don't think it's dead. Like I said, it's evolved. I ain't say it evolved well.
It's dead.
As we get older, sometimes you get fat, sometimes you slim down. We evolve.
It's dead.
It's the same problem.
It's not dead.
It's the same problem that's been happening for years. There's no balance.
Right.
I can see that.
That's why it's dead.
Yeah. Even if y'all been following, Juicy J came out and said sales done declined
30%.
like 40%.
Yes.
Juicy J, Taylor Gang.
So,
I've been
like,
rich since the 90s.
And I still
It's
don't
dead.
understand the streaming, how that work and everything. Like
That was the first leg up. So that was the second leg up to killing it. The first one was when my guy was telling you hip hop was dead. He was telling you it wasn't about the art no more. It wasn't about the craft. It was about popularity and who could get paid off.
Okay, now I can get behind that because I am team 5 mics. I'm gonna live and die a 5 mic girl.
Right.
But this TikTok bullshit, when you go viral, then you go diamond. Just because Lollipop went viral does not mean it was a 5 mic song. It just means the kids found enough dances to damn do to it.
What Lollipop by Wayne?
Yes, it was
That's
not
a dope ass track,
but it wasn't 5 mics.
That's
So
a dope ass song. You tripping? But
it was never 5 mic songs. It was 5 mic albums.
it's album. See, that's the thing. Now niggas don't have to make a full body of work because
that's what I'm talking about.
I can get 1 billion streams off of one song.
Right.
The rest of my album can fucking suck.
Right.
I say this all the time. It doesn't seem. I'm gonna say the mainstream artists. It doesn't seem like they sit down and try to put an album together. It just seems like they record songs and just put it out.
Right.
And let it go.
It's no picking and choosing what songs fit the album and stuff.
it's no criteria no
mic,
more.
Bro.
Like
My bad.
what was the criteria at one time when they did do the world of 5 mics?
Originality.
What was the criteria?
Originality.
That shit's
you
not
couldn't
there.
sound like everybody, like mumble rap. Every one of them songs, like when Designer
It's cookie
came
cutter.
out, when Designer dropped, we thought that nigga was Future.
I did.
You know what I'm saying? Until somebody had to come on the radio, yo, by Designer, like, nigga, wait a minute, that wasn't Future.
Right.
Everybody make sure they sounded different back. I don't want to sound like him. Even though the boy nice on the mic, I don't want to sound like him.
That's what made BG as great as he was. BG had a different sound about him.
It's like we've been boxed in. I remember because really one time, Will Smith, MC Hammer,
The boy was killing it.
Humpty, Shock G with a nose in the hat,
He's killing it.
NWA, and Run DMC could be in the same setting, and none of them sounded like, and they all getting their proper respect.
That was a ticket.
But that's what made stuff as great as
5
it
different
was.
shows all in one.
You was allowed to be silly. You was allowed to have dirty shoes. It was about
You're allowed to be unique.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, like, nobody clowned you for being silly.
I mean,
not anymore.
It evolved from that.
Earlier on, I get that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like after the Rakim joint, it started dying down because cats had to really come with lyrics. Because the bar had been risen. Yeah. Like now we're talking about dumb it down on
But
things.
do you think that it really shifted? Because, and I see this a lot of times, we talk about Hov and we say that Jay-Z was a good businessman, right?
Right.
Did it go from being I love music to I'm pushing for the money? So now it's whatever gets the money coming in versus these ain't the same boys that was on the corner rapping at one time.
With that example you just used, I think Hov started loving the music. Then he went for his money. Then he came back to his love for music. Because he said in his rap, I dumbed down for my audience to double my dollars. Like, I want to be rhyming like Common Sense, but I did 5 mil. I ain't rhyming like Common Sense. Let me get this money. But once he got his money, he came back to saying shit where people were like 444. Like me and Herc said all the time. The nigga said it 3 albums ago. Y'all wasn't listening then. So he came back to where he was speaking that good shit. And now y'all thinking 444 is a classic.
Shouts out to Jamal Williams that jumped in on us. He said, being real, the game is meant to be sold, never told. He also said it is the money.
It is now.
It is.
Hey, Tish.
What up, bro?
Tish said, hey, family.
What up, Tish?
Let me ask y'all a question. It's about what Drake said the other day. Do you consider underground rappers as failures?
No.
And at one time, there was a moment where underground rappers got more respect.
They still do.
They still do, yeah.
Bubblegum people you see. You know, you ever seen like in Brown Sugar when they had them dudes dressed like Dalmatians? I swear to God, that came to pass right now because that's how all of them are right now.
The
they look just
hoe is mine.
yeah.
They look like they're renting 10 damn Dalmatians right now. You look like a clown.
Yeah.
But the reality is, rap took a different twist because at one time you had this talk shit that really hit people different. You had to tell a story. You had to be original. You had to have your own sound. You couldn't mimic. Mimicking back then would get you clown. Even though I give you a hard time, ghostwriting at one time would get you clown. And
but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm about to say. Nobody cares about ghostwriting no more.
Hell no.
But
I
you
don't think
look at who raised the bar on that. Diddy. I don't care if I write rhymes. I write checks. Like Jay-Z made it more accessible to get that Bentley. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody's coming out saying they got a Bentley, but they ain't putting half of Jay-Z work. You know what I'm saying? But that's the popular thing to do in the sound. So that's what we're going to talk about.
It then became, I got more money than you. So that means I'm better than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's popularity.
But they start to look like clowns. Like right now, literally, when you look at stuff, they look like damn clowns. I got more respect for, and this is just me, for some of the 80s rapper. Like when Big Daddy Kane and Kool Mo D and them guys get out there, I see them different than I do 21.
No half stepping. Because when I really knew I liked hip hop. Brother, no half stepping. By Kane. Like he played all that stuff. My brother's 9 years old, so he played all the other stuff. But when I heard that, I was like, yo, if a nigga can say stuff like that and make an 8-year-old think, you nice.
My first joint, and it was all production alone. My brothers, it was Beastie Boys, License to Ill. That was just dope. And then the LL Cool J, I'm bad.
Oh, yeah, then I heard bad. Then I heard bad. He rhymed so much in that song, which I was like, I gotta learn the words to this.
You gotta learn it. Sean, what was your first moment when you fell in?
My first, it probably is LL Cool J.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Or DMC.
Or Run DMC, something like that.
Yeah.
My Adidas.
It's tricky. Run's House. Ooh, Run's House.
I'm gonna take it back. Curtis Blow Basketball. You know what I'm
See,
saying?
I be lying to say I was on Curtis Blow Basketball and stuff like that.
She'll tell you to this day. Remember, I used to take you to see Beach Street and all that. Like,
right.
You know, my parents played that.
Right. No, I get you.
My mama was a huge. When I was little, I can remember Uncle Luke, and no lie, I remember that, and I remember Slick Rick. And I remember one day she played in the car, and I sat in the back seat, and I was in a car seat, no bullshit. And I remember going, once upon a time, not long ago, where she looked in the back.
Your vocabulary was that good at 3?
Yeah.
Nigga, listen, first of all,
you spoke that clear at 3.
You don't know nothing else about me. You can ask my family. I've never struggled in talking.
Oh, we know.
It's natural to me.
We know.
No, listen, but the rhymes were still cool enough for you to get there.
Exactly.
It took something. Even back then, they was trying to be poets and saying, articulate.
They were.
Right.
Nowadays, I don't want to sound like that guy, but it sounds like they don't care about being nice.
They don't. Like it went through a phase where I will say, when you look at and you listen to the 80s and stuff, now they said shit that really like hits you different. The more you listen to it, every time you hear it, you see something, you'll hear something different. But they went through a phase where they were rapping and rhyming, and then rap just went to where it was like straight poetry, like damn, that was deep. And then it went straight nonsense.
I wouldn't say it went nonsense. We went to the crunk era.
Yeah. Went to the crunk.
Which was still good records. When Bohagan come on that track, he's still flowing.
Yeah, but you're not getting Bohagan on every track.
You're not.
Like the crunk era like really dumbed down, bro.
It did.
Yang and
I mean, but it was still a
Strappy can rap. Strappy's a rapper. You see what I'm saying? He just featured on a crunk joint. Like,
it's room for stuff like that, but the problem is
my booty holes brown is terrible.
No balance. That's all you getting pushed on the radio, and nowadays YouTube is songs like
dumb shit.
Dumb shit.
Say it.
We had Poor Righteous Teachers. We had the Jungle Brothers. Yeah. We had Brand Nubian. De La Soul. And on the flip side of that, you know what I'm saying? On the flip side of that, you had Wu-Tang. You had Cool G Rap still doing this.
You had real stuff. Uncle Luke
Heavy D was 300 pounds dancing.
He was.
That
was his.
Yeah, but he
was nice.
Yeah, he was decent. He wasn't a lyricist, but
Heavy was nice. I'm not saying he's gonna win a rap battle, but he was nice.
He was a damn good producer.
And I don't even think it's the vulgarity of it, because when you really go back, 3-6 had vulgar words. Little Kim, Foxy Brown,
but it was
Trina,
the way they said it.
That was the birth then. That was the birth of
everything.
it.
That's coming out right now is absolutely ridiculous.
No, it was taboo then though. Like then, like Tupac was considered like, oh man, 5 tattoos. Tupac was crazy. Yeah. Now you got to have 50 tattoos and one on your face.
One on your face.
You feel what I'm saying? So
that's how much influence Wayne had, because he's the first one to start doing all that. You know what I'm saying? With all the tattoos on the face and everything.
Yeah, he went from an icon to a goblin, but I mean, he's still great.
I mean, lyrically,
that's like right there. Like that's a good example right there. Wayne paying to be a blood. You feel me? It's like everybody's gang now. Yeah, this is Red Blue.
I mean, but they really been like the gang stuff for a minute. That part didn't really throw me.
But I'm not about to pay to have this image when I could just be myself.
Oh, that's true.
And just get accepted.
Keep talking
again. Like I'd rather be myself on my own buck opposed to paying you for immunity to not expose me.
See, that's one thing I don't fault Drake about. Drake has been Drake since album number 1. He's elevated more singing, but Drake has never said he was a thug or a gangster. This is my lane. This is where I'm gonna stay.
I agree. I like Drake for that.
The other day he said, in that letter he wrote, said, we gangster.
Essay that wasn't a letter.
I got people that's gonna do it for me though. He's always said that.
Yeah,
he's always said that. He never said he gonna pull the trigger.
I mean, every millionaire got a shooter, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Dear Drake, don't do that anymore.
Like 50 said, bro, nigga always down to put in work.
I'm trying to tell you.
Let me ask y'all something. When do y'all think hip hop made a turn from you could just be yourself rapping into you have to be a so-called real guy?
Oh, like I'm going like 90, 99, 2000. I'm not being. This not like.
What's the real guy?
The real guy is authentic. Like Big Pun. Big Pun was pretty much 90% of his album. Like he was wild. I mean, don't get me wrong. He said I snatched the devil hard out type stuff, but for the most part, like no. And he had them Puerto Ricans behind him. You understand what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z actually came into the game with money, bro. Like Jay-Z came into the game with money. Ross came in with a facade. Like Ross is a birth to that. I'm not knocking him. He's nice, but at the same time, like when Bow Wow tried to get gangsters, like we saw you grow up. Like that's why Soulja Boy look crazy. That's why. Like Will Smith never changed.
Never.
He rapped and he evolved to acting like he get clown now, but like the authenticity is like
he stayed.
We grew up with him.
He stayed Will. He didn't try to come with like
parents just don't understand the Fresh Prince. He
didn't turn into Mike Larry on the mic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he stayed Will Smith on the mic.
So when Bow Wow wanted to become, Shad already, it was like, no, you still gonna be little Bow Wow because you've been acting like a boy. We didn't see you grow as a. You feel me?
Right. Nah.
That's where like hip hop is like. You talking about longevity? Like, I don't see these. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you the proof. Can I show you the proof?
Go for it.
I don't see nobody in this generation being an actor, being on a series for years like a Ice-T, like a LL Cool J, and like a Will Smith, a Ludacris. Right. I don't see because it's a gimmick. It's no true talent. They got an image that they got to maintain with these guys. Say like, yo, this is what I am, and I just happen to know how to do this too.
Right. So my question was, out of these new people we got going, what song y'all think that they putting out today is gonna be good in 20 years?
Nothing.
I'm
saying because you can play Summertime right now, everybody's going in. You can play It Takes Two right now, everybody's going in. You can play No Half Step My Ideas right now. Everybody's like, yo, this used to be my shit back in the day. What artist right now you feel is gonna have that 20-year song?
I don't know. So
I'm asking.
You know the common denominator. Big Flex.
Well, that part too. Well, no, because I'm Shook Ones. Yeah. that one's still in. Yeah. I can give you Shook Ones. I can give you Cream. I can give you Quiet Storm. I can give you Cream. You know what I'm saying? I just teach the truth to the young black youth.
Cream, yes. I don't have nothing timeless. They would never make a self-destruction. And the violence has increased where it's needed more so. They would never make West Coast all-stars all in the same gang. Like, because everybody's gang.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And although they're in the same gang, they're not going to be able to make another same gang. Like, it's crazy, bro. Because it's not authentic. It's not.
But it's a cookie cutter world right now. Like we just said, people are taking what they heard before and redoing it. But what's coming out of you is not new. It's not fresh. It's not real. It's not even appealing. The beat's nice, but it dies down.
How many times? I just want y'all to say in the past 15 years. Think about this now, and I'll name 5. I'll name 5 that could back my point here. In the last 15 years, how many songs have you heard redone, and you were like, why did they fuck with that? 10 minimum. But I'm saying for our era, I can name you 5 over here. You be like, oh, okay.
I mean,
like Mary J. Blige and Method Man, all I need. That was Marvin Gaye joint. But the older folks were mad. They was like, okay. Remember they had a Coke commercial. Yeah, they did it right. Remember Puffy with Biggie, Can't You See, with the James Brown beat? No one else with the James Brown beat, the bridges overbeat, and you like, oh, okay, I see what they're doing. Think about when Ross did Nobody. You're nobody. You're like, what do you do? Why you do that for?
Because sometimes you can redo an old head's music and it come out you like, yo.
Agree, but it got to be passion behind it. That's all I'm saying. If you're doing it just to say,
because Robin Thicke did Marvin Gaye justice when he had his moment.
Who that?
Robin Thicke and T.I. and all them, they did Marvin Gaye justice. Even though he sued them, they did it justice.
I agree. Robin Thicke and T.I. That was a dope. That was dope.
His family didn't like it, but it still worked out.
It's like they didn't like it. It's like you just not gonna use my likeness and not pay me.
Yeah,
it's like
that's my daddy name now.
It's like when you were. I remember, like let's say the golden era of hip hop. Let's say the 90s. You could be freestyling, right?
And it
could be a certain beat come on that they say, "Ooh, you better kill that. You couldn't throw up All About the Benjamins on." You feel what I'm saying? It was some beats that was clandestinely stashed, and if you touched them, like you got to, like when somebody went out there, like. Somebody went. Yes, you go on the Quiet Storm,
like on 8 Mile at the end. That beat, that shook ones,
right?
Nigga, that was the beat. If I play this,
you got
better come with your heart at 16.
Yeah. I was telling Mario the other night we was in the garage, and I was like, when he was like, I don't get this diss right here. I was like, it's not the diss, it's the diss, and like he used Rakim beat. You know what I'm saying? Paid in full. Mm-hmm. Like it's certain beats like you better not fuck this.
You better not.
We don't have a song like that.
Not right now, we don't.
Not now, just like, and I know that we're going to have a whole bunch of
people. Do we have a beat like that?
There are going to be people that say stuff, but there are certain entertainers right now.
Spit it out, man. You beating around the bush.
There are certain hives right now that I will honestly say, I don't think that 50 years from now, she's going to be one of those timeless classics we hear. It's great for now.
Ooh.
That was her own opinion.
She about to
say how you feel, say what you want, but it's God's.
Yo, you trying to get us canceled? Listen,
it's nice for where it is right now, but the reality is, it's not going to be a timeless classic. You're not going to be 90 years old out there talking about all the single ladies.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, you can.
But you might be on that one she just dropped this summer. Everybody was doing the dance.
I'm sorry, I don't even know that one.
Well, give me 3 songs you think from Beyonce that would be timeless.
I'm not
How about Put a Ring on It? I don't know.
From Beyonce, Dangerously in Love. That's gonna be played at weddings forever.
Dangerous in Love with him and Jay-Z.
No, just her.
I remember that.
It's a dope song.
We be all
Crazy in Love is when she dancing. Dangerously in Love. It's a real ballad song.
It's a real ballad, but it's not gonna be a time.
Okay.
They playing that in weddings.
If I Were a Boy?
No.
Okay.
It's not gonna be a.
It might be a Destiny's Child song. It ain't gonna be a Beyonce.
It's not gonna be a I Wanna Rock Right Now. I'm Rob Basin.
No, I know it's not.
Because I think Bills might make it.
Nope.
Bills.
I don't know. I mean, once again, I said I don't know. I'm not
what song is she gonna have better than Rihanna Umbrella? Room got quiet.
And I'm not saying that she's not, as an entertainer, she will go down in history by far.
She's the new Janet.
She's the new Janet. Entertainers ever.
Yeah, we give it to that.
She's the new Janet. Denying how amazing she will. But there is no song that you can say today that's gonna be like.
She don't have a Rhythm Nation. She doesn't
have a Rhythm Nation. That's all I'm trying to say, bro.
Like, there's just certain things that just not gonna happen. But it is because of the era that we're in.
Because she might have just.
She does have a Rhythm Nation. But nobody, at the same time, I don't want to say there's not talent. At the same time,
she's talented.
No artist, she's hella talented. But I'm saying no artist is getting this proper respect for the timing of appreciation. Like, everything's so rapid right now. You can't give it your full attention. Like, at one point in time, you had to wait. Remember you when it sounds familiar and you actually heard the little snippet tracks, you're like, oh, I'm gonna rock with this.
I want to buy this out.
And they said, this is coming, so listen now.
But the thing about it back then too, you couldn't just buy one song. You can buy a single on tape, but if you want these other ones, it wasn't going on Apple Music and picking this one and then that one and then this one. You got to buy this album, and your body of work better be good. That's how we came up with the 5 mics. Like, this album's only 2 mics. Don't even waste your money.
It's certain songs that when you hear them, look at. Okay, so I'll ask this one around the room. Name a song that when you heard it, it never left your soul. Like, that's not, and I always say this, music is not heard. Music is felt.
Yeah.
The very first time I heard it,
it's 2 minutes.
That touch your soul.
The very first time I heard it, Dreams and Nightmares. when that beat dropped, I was like, yo, this boy Meek is coming here.
One of mine is Rockwilder with Method Man and Redman. I mean, it's certain songs that will touch your soul. When DMX came out, and he was like, "What's my name?" DMX, and I think the best you see the rest.
Now that
stuff like that.
That Rough Riders anthem.
Make them say, Rush Riders anthem.
But like I'm talking about, like mine's more so like not gonna be mainstream. Like
no,
Tupac strictly for my niggas.
That's a good
Ambitions of a Rider. That's a classic.
Ambitions of a Rider. If you ever feel like you the underdog,
you put
Ambitions of a Rider on.
The first song I used to walk around rapping all the time, especially as I got it made.
Yeah.
Love that
but then it hit you. Like what I'm saying is like when she said hit me, I'm thinking something like they're telling my story. That's what I'm feeling like.
When I say hit you, I mean like when that came on, I don't care if it was 4 years old, 3 days old, or 10 years old. For example, Ambition, you hit it. Ambitions of a Rider will forever. The minute I hear that, I stop whatever I'm doing.
I'm a straight rider.
They don't want to fuck with me. That will always hit your soul different.
Yeah.
So it's certain songs in this world that are timeless. Like you're never going to be able to shake them because of how powerful they are.
No, you can't. Like, but that's what I'm saying.
That's
like
a classic.
That's a classic.
That's why we don't think we have any artists today that's gonna give me that song.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
I don't have that song.
I don't think so.
Elevators by Outkast.
Nah.
I'm talking about like no, because if it was a timeless song, it wouldn't be necessarily. It wouldn't be underground. It'd be mainstream. Because that's how I get its proper appreciation. It's a million songs we all like that nobody else even heard of.
But you said what song hit him though?
No.
Be an underground song.
We said a song that's out now that's gonna be timeless.
No.
That's what you're talking about, right, Shot?
What was the question?
The question was, name a song that you heard that will forever hit your soul.
So it didn't have to be mainstream.
How
it had to be a song.
old it is.
Oh, it's too many songs.
It's too many songs for that.
Too many songs.
But like with that, I tried to answer your question.
She's crafty.
About
Beastie
the underground
Boys.
not get respect. I don't believe that because underground artists can put on a show right now and that bitch will be sold out because they have their own fan base.
Yes,
I'm going to see Currency whenever I can. I'm going to see Larry June when they come to town.
Correct.
Now they have tracks that are mainstream, but the majority of their shit is not mainstream.
It's not for everybody.
And as soon as they say they coming to the House of Blues, nigga, I'm down to Myrtle Beach.
Right.
We need a House of Blues here.
Somebody's a failed artist. Compared to Drake, you might be a failed artist, but you got your core fans that's always going to come.
Oh, you going back to defend
Shouts
Joey?
out to Jamal.
No, I'm just talking about anybody. It could be Lupe Fiasco. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't necessarily say failed artists. I honestly think, like, for the most part, I say incomplete. And what I mean by that, like, Loaded Lux is nice, but he's animated. I got to see him rap. I can't just, he's not going to go platinum.
Shouts out to Jamal.
The Godson, God Bless the Dead, was
Shouts
nice.
out to Jamal Juneteenth Bradley. He said, so what do you think about young
I was just telling him, Jamal question could have waited out finish.
Because we're going to start making sure we're going to be live. We're going to give people a chance to look this stuff. Like last time we didn't read them because we were listening to your stories.
No,
story time. Futures.
Knock your little mic out. Go ahead.
Don't entertain him. Do you think there's anyone right now that's more influential than Tupac? Like the younger group saying that Future. The younger group right now is saying that Future is more influential than Tupac.
But he's not. It's not the right influence.
Yeah, it's to them.
It ain't the right influence.
Tupac wasn't always the right influence, but I think YoungBoy probably is the most influential to the newer generation.
He is influential to them. I think that sometimes we sit back and we don't realize what the influence is to those from the 70s. Pac was a danger. He was a problem.
I agree, but you talking about he's the influence to hip hop. Pac was an influence to culture.
To the culture.
Yeah.
So no, that's what I'm telling you. It's no.
Yeah, there's a no.
It's no. Nobody I know right now is shifting rap. The closest was Rod Wave because of how he came in.
And now where is he?
Oh, his depressing self.
But I'll just give you an example of how he came in rapping.
Yes. I mean,
Drake was the last before him, but we accepted like, okay, Jai, Nelly, LL, they were the guys before them that had that lane. But Drake, Drake got a grab on him, right?
He took it.
Tupac was a great, and I always say this is why I always say stuff like I already told y'all the Hive is not going to be timeless.
Why do you keep bringing the Hive into this?
Because it's
We're
real.
talking hip hop.
She's hip hop.
No,
she started rapping since her husband started rapping through her.
No, she's not hip hop. She married a hip hop artist. She did.
Jay-Z raps through his wife. If y'all
know that, that's called survival.
Right, and that's why she's hip hop.
She's not rapping.
Yeah, we're not going
She's
there.
singing all that.
She ain't Lauren. That's hip hop.
Well, that's true too. Okay, I'm gonna let you have that one because you can win. But when you start to sit back and you look at the way that stuff is right now, Tupac was a great actor, and I hate to keep saying that because I keep telling people that he was. People were like, "Oh, he was a this, he was a thug." He was a Juilliard actor that knew how to appease to the public to get his message out. Just like 50. 50 is not really a get the strap asshole. He just knows what triggers people.
50 was a bully.
Came up from the streets.
He might have been,
No,
but
50
right now,
was
if you read it,
Michael Corleone went to college for here to take over the business.
Right now, he'll tell you, "I'm about to get this sparked up. Watch me do this."
Yeah, but it's in him.
But that don't mean he not a gangster.
He was who he was before he got here.
And right now, your gangster is doing.
No, your gangster is business. That's called maturity. But what I'm saying is, if you scratch him, a gangster gonna bleed. He gonna bleed.
And Pac is the same way. Well, was the same way. God bless the dead. He was a great actor.
I don't know, because at the same time, like he said, Pac said you love to shoot a nigga, but you're scared to pop a cop. Pac seen somebody getting mistreated in Atlanta. He put his money where his mouth is.
You might have been rolled up for beating people's ass in the 8th grade.
We're not twisting the story because at the same time, you may have looked at it as him trying to be a thug, but at the same time, I know what I'm saying. Feel me out. For everybody who's saying like, oh, he was acting on, he was trying to be a thug. He was raised as an activist. He saw unjust crime, and he reacted as he was raised to do.
My thing with that,
That'll make him a gangster.
My thing with that, when people say he shot cops, he did not know they was cops.
Regardless,
it do. I mean, it do. I mean, it gotta be a regard. Because if the
fact that they're cops only strengthens the story to his credibility of his character.
I'm talking to Chris.
Regardless if you know or not.
The story, the myth. Oh, he just ran up and shot cops. Nah,
no, listen. If I was in the pool and a 3-foot baby alligator got in there with my baby, and I'm gonna pull him out and sling him across the fence. See that light? And somebody say, "Man, he got in there with an alligator." Nobody care about the size no more. It's an alligator.
It's an alligator, but the
alligator only strengthens the story.
No,
when your brain makes up these stories, where you get them from?
Everywhere.
If he sees some cops in uniform and shot him, then I'd be like, "Oh yeah, he was about to."
Cops shot the kid.
You looking at the fact of, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, you looking at the fact of,
you looking at it.
You didn't know they was cops. I'm looking at the fact of, he busted. He didn't care who they were.
He didn't care.
So
I don't care if the undercover or not.
Pac was in this era.
He ran up and shot cops. That's the myth. That's the story.
I'm feeling a lot of heat coming off the couch, though.
And what if Pac was in this era right now where you got the internet and you found out that he did none of that shit?
So who know?
What if Pac was in the era right now where you found out he did none of that shit?
But he wasn't. He came from where you had to be a real nigga era. He wasn't an heir of the internet.
He was just like they said when you on the moon. You don't damn know what he really did. Just going by what they said.
We killed Prodigy for wearing a Michael Jackson suit. We don't say nothing.
We didn't kill him for that. He was a child.
We killed the Ed, but nobody said nothing about Pac being in tutus. You feel what I'm saying?
He was a child. He went to Juilliard's. Like he's a kid.
Niggas knew better.
No. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is, you miss what I'm saying. He was molded to be that before he even started to rap. Rap was his outlet. I can't help that I'm talented.
But what I'm also saying,
what I'm saying is Will Smith ain't really a comedian. Are we on his ass?
But I'm really saying is that what if what we were told?
He's not funny.
Will Smith not funny?
Nigga, please.
He had a good show. He's not getting. I'm talking about a comedian, not a comedian.
You trying to be stand-up comedian?
But that's what I'm saying.
That's what a comedian.
Thank you.
A comedian is a nigga who can do an hour set stand-up and you know it's good.
Day is not funny.
I say he's funny.
You look up Will Smith. They're gonna tell you comedian, actor / rapper.
He do comedy movies.
He does comedies.
I know. He doesn't do stand-up comedy.
So at the end of the day, whether you want to hear it or not, some of your greatest people were not what you thought they were.
Oh yeah, of course. That's everybody.
And that is that. Happy 50th birthday, hip hop. Some of these.
So now that we
can wrap it up with that. With
I didn't say we were done.
She goes. That was that.
Right. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, hip hop 5-0.
Happy birthday, Herc 5-0. Your old ass.
I'm not even 50 yet. I'm not one there.
You're close.
So do y'all agree with Cole's statement in the track just now that him, Kendrick, and Drake are the big three.
I do.
The big three, yeah. At this area,
hands down, yes.
Yeah.
And Cole is number one.
Yeah.
Out of them big three.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's
your favorite. So which one you think is
number two is Kendrick and then Drake. Yeah.
And then Drake.
Yeah.
I'll
choose Cole over there.
I like Cole better over Kendrick.
Why?
Kendrick's voice is annoying.
I don't think his voice is annoying.
That's your reason. I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Because I can feel a lot of niggas' voices.
But if I'm on a car ride, I don't think I'm gonna play. If I have to pick between the two, I can ride the Cole a little bit longer.
Have you listened to the Pimp a Butterfly from beginning to end in a car?
I have.
Niggas, you can play that over and over.
City. But I just
and
I like more of Cole's stuff than I do Kendrick's. But
now, this time me arguing with you. I love Cole. I think the boy he's beyond his time right now.
I think Kendrick is a better rapper than Cole.
But you like Cole better.
Yeah,
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Jadakiss is my favorite rapper, but I still have.
Okay, so Jamal put in a better term for me. I think Kendrick is more versatile, but Cole has that.
I don't know. Cole is pretty fucking versatile.
I listen to. I do Cole. I think that Hov had better beats than Nas.
Stole
everything.
And here they
stole everything.
I'm not even giving him. I'm not
necessarily saying stole it from Nas, but Hov stole everything, bro.
I'm not gonna give him the satisfaction in that.
He's a sponge. He's nice. He's nice, but he's a cheater. That's all I'm saying. Like, no, he is.
I got him top 3.
He's.
So I can't say that the Hive is not gonna be a timeless classic, but y'all can call Hov a thief.
Well, we got proof.
Let me tell you something. Jay-Z has very, very loyal fans, but they're not gonna whoop your ass like the Hive.
I ain't studying them hoes.
I'm not saying you got to be scared.
I said,
but they get niggas canceled.
Therefore, shut fuck, don't say nothing, don't look me. That's how I feel.
Leave the Hive alone.
Jay nice. Jay did what he's supposed to do for hip hop. But I just don't like how he just. It's like we in class. I cheat off your paper. I cheat off your paper the next 9 weeks. I cheat off your paper the next 9 weeks. And I stand in front of the class and say I'm the smartest kid in the class. Everybody in here know I cheated off the paper.
But if I'm the person who created,
they said he doesn't write. You don't have to write when you bite, bro.
But if I am the person who makes McDonald's burgers, but I didn't call it McDonald's, I call it Crystals, and you got the business plan to take my Crystal burgers and make them McDonald's, and you make it a monopoly.
He's Ray Crockett for sure.
Then that right there is massive.
He's Ray Crockett for sure.
I watched that movie and I called him like, yo, I watch nothing else. Watch how this nigga finesse McDonald's.
He's Ray Crockett, bro. That's Jay. That's good analogy. I don't even know what you did. You did good. You don't even know what you did. You still did good.
I did good.
Yes. That's good.
That's a reality people don't want to own. I may have
I said with your voice, you made it a hot line.
I may have the talent to make the good food, but you can make it a good business. You can't knock the man for being able to take what he heard and be like, oh, that's a nice shirt. Niggas ain't gonna watch that. But if I wear the shirt, millions of people will rock it. I can't knock him for being a smart business.
But that's another thing. That's another thing with the wittiness of Jay. He said you made it a hot line and made a hot song. The song that he bit Nas on was not better than the song he took it from.
Yes.
It was not better than The World Is Yours.
Yes, it was.
Dead Presidents is better than The World Is Yours.
Yes. How many of y'all?
He got 3 verses. He got 3 verses of it. My man only needed 1.
Shouts out to everybody.
Yeah, he got 4 or 5 verses. Maul,
Maul said hell yes.
What? Maul, you telling me that Dead Presidents is better than The World Is Yours?
Hey man, it's opinions, right?
It is.
It's your opinion.
Shocking opinions. I found out a lot about y'all.
It's okay. No, you're not. You've been on
you
this.
too, Maul.
You've been on this.
Since we say everybody want to sound the same,
Jamal said play them shits.
Since Jay-Z known for fighting people lines.
No, Jay's nice too now.
No, Jay, he's my top 3. But do you think he ushered in everybody want to sound the same?
No.
He didn't.
But the thing about it, he didn't sound like him. But he did. He stole a few bars. But I didn't sound like you. My whole album, my whole song didn't sound like you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll give you credit because he definitely said, I say big. I'm only big because he admitted to doing it.
Yeah.
He said that.
But He didn't sound like anybody else when he did it,
and he owned it too.
Yo,
I put Biggie in my raps.
I don't know who's responsible for that. I don't have not one individual.
Yeah, that just got that wave going.
I think it was a collective group.
I blame T-Pain and that.
Definitely Future for the mumble. Bringing all that shit.
Future came out with it.
Future,
I think everybody came and took what Future was doing because they saw that boy was going somewhere with it.
Yo,
I think it was Future.
Do me a favor. Look up reaction to Bone Thugs and Harmony, right? And it be younger kids. Watch their reaction. They say, "This is where the Migos got their style from." They say it every time.
You think the Migos got it from that?
No, as far as the fast,
they were trying to be
fast. They were trying to be like fast.
For the longest, it was Bone and Twister. Wasn't nobody fucking with them on the speed rap.
Busta and Jay-Z used to go toe-to-toe back in the 90s.
He was fast.
Speed rap. And Busta actually beat Jay-Z.
He was fast.
They weren't fast.
He wasn't as fast as fucking Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Twister got it.
And Twister
got it.
That's what I'm saying. Like Busta's fast. Now I
The Migos and Bone Thugs, I wouldn't even put them in the same bubble.
But my man was fast too. Lash Move, we ain't got nothing to prove for Future niggas. Lash Move, we ain't got nothing to prove. Shaq messed that song up. Shaq, man. Shaq.
Let that go.
You know, it's a lot of people they don't give credit
Guys
for.
Effects.
And I always remember moments because like music takes you back to places. The skating rink always takes me back to one.
There's no song today that takes me back to anywhere.
Oh God,
there's not even a song today that takes me back to 2 summers ago, bro.
But the one that takes me back to
no, for real.
I'm just saying, I'm not even that old. There's not a song that takes me back 2 summers ago.
What's the one I always talk to you about? Not Black Ice by Goody Mob, but the other one.
Is it about Goody?
Thought process.
It's the
now,
guys. It's 2
as an
guys.
outcast, I was born.
We play it all the time.
Still smoking, still drinking, sitting on the.
Because they got a video, and the video looks like the Good Times show.
Oh, Lucini.
Yes. This is it.
This is it. Why? Yeah.
It's stuff like that. Like that stuff will always take me back music-wise because that's when I knew it was time to go home.
And them boys didn't get the credit they deserve, but they got
them boys
song.
Nice.
They got that
right.
Song
2 of them
always play.
2 of them.
Black and Salt. Yeah.
Right, they dope too.
They nice.
Pope Pimp, when you hear Do or Die, there's certain
that's another. They didn't get the credit they deserve.
But logically.
You know the closest we got to something that would be timeless from the past 5 years?
Dreams and Nightmares.
Dreams and Nightmares, of course.
So sick of
but it's even a comedian. It's Lil Duval's song. I'm living on the best life. It was around.
It was. Might as well say what you call it. With
I didn't say I played and just groove in the house, but I'm saying like for
because I got high. It's a funny.
You must be high. You brought that up, bro. Afro man.
Another thing we not.
No. Talking about smile, bitch.
That's what I'm saying. The rotation. That shit. You didn't hear because I got high crazy on the radio like smile.
You did. Another thing we not factoring in, they don't have A&R's working CDs and stuff no more. So it's not.
They working singles.
Yeah, it's not.
You don't have to work towards shit no more. As long as you get on TikTok and the little kids make a dance off of you, mama, we made it.
We in there.
Let's get to a later part of the show.
5 mics.
Let's get into a later part of the show, okay? Rap City, Yo MTV Raps, or 106 and Park.
Who made you David Ruffin? Talking about let's get over to this one.
So we just which one would you prefer? We was just sitting there. We was pondering on this.
That's what I'm gonna say. The basement.
Yeah, she got. Yo, I can't even ask questions. It's about who made you. Yo, all I need is one headphone. All I need is one. All I need is one. That's all I need.
David Ruffin.
Blue, you important to the group, but you know you're not David, bro.
No one there is more important than the group.
That's what I'm saying. Yo MTV that and that's what
Yo MTV Rap. What? Hold on. So what now?
One of her best flows on Yo MTV Raps.
You said what now? Which one?
At what I'm choosing because I'm more of a hip hop head. I'm going with the basement.
She keeps
okay. Yo MTV. I mean, they still came on there and killed it too.
I probably don't remember Rap City when Chris Thomas was on.
Yeah, we do. The man. What are you talking about, man?
I remember when Joe Claire was the host. Joe Cleasy was the host.
Joe Cleasy came out to Chris.
I think that's another reason why.
No, it was Big Legs. My fault. Joe Cleasy came out to Big Legs, then they start rotating.
I think that's exactly why people are saying hip hop died. Right now, your video can be made popular. Well, you ain't got to make a video, but your stuff can be made popular now for 30-minute or 30-second clip. Yeah. Whereas one time you knew you made it when Big Cedar played you, when 106 in Park, like Mr. 106 in Park. Bow Wow may not be a iconical moment, but the man owned his era. Mr. 106 in Park. Okay. You watch 106 in Park like you listen to the Fat 888. The Basement, I love when they go back and play clips.
But see, 106 in Park they did live performances, and then they brought that freestyle battle. Like, we're gonna take over this lane right here because we're gonna keep the hip hop in this thing too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A couple niggas got signed off of that.
They got washed then.
But I mean, a couple cats got signed off of going on there.
They hadn't got washed by then.
Once AJ and Free left, the show wasn't the same.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, from like the Basement to like Yo MTV Rap, those are real interviews. Like the flaws. Like now they're poised for this. You see what I'm saying?
Hits.
Move side move.
We tried to egg him. Remember? It was like 30 of us. We went and got like 100 cartons. I had them got the guys together. We dressed in all black. Remember the campus guy behind us, Fat Gangster, campus security.
Damn delinquents.
Yeah, I remember Marquise. Yeah.
He dropped the condom behind his girl at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hotel room. Yeah. I mean, not hotel room, but dorm room.
Cause Swat ran upstairs. Him and Levi.
Oh, fuck what I need money, man.
They wanted to see who's the fastest, but the Longs were right at Benedict. They ran into the 7th floor. They was tired as hell by the time public safety got on our ass. They just jumped in the bushes. I got that picture. It's like 30 of us because we was picking. We had a draft. Remember it was 3? We had 3 different squads, and we said who's going who. So we had captains. Like we gonna take this week.
See what hip hop does? It brings back great times.
I love when music brings back great times. Even right now to this day, Uncle Luca set a room off. 95 South does not get. There was a run from the South that was.
How many songs they got that niggas really know?
Which ones? 95 South. Oh my God!
You got Tootsie Roll.
Here, kitty, kitty. I know.
I want 2 or 3.
I used to not think they was rap.
They were. They was entertainers, I think.
They were.
And that's when, for us, that's when Red One was popping. It came on. You was on the stage.
What's that song? White Horse. Oh, they had so many different things.
See, like with the booty music,
it wasn't Luke, though.
It was always cool because they had the skirts on, a little tennis shirt skirt. Remember that? But the thing was the way we danced. We was quick to sound your girl.
And they hold it.
But no, your homeboy was mad. Hey, your homeboy was mad. Peep game, your homeboy was mad because he thought you was hogging. She already felt up who she wanted to dance with. So I'm in the back like this. He told me turn around, dog. Like that. She where she want to be. No, she using his shoulders. Yeah. Yo, Uncle Lou did something, man. It was more babies. We were more productive. We were in shape.
We were my best body was during Uncle. I swear to God.
Now the dance moves like what's that? Bobby Schmurder? Like I don't need like a boat leg, you know.
I got another question. What's the best rap concert you've been to, and who would you like to see that you had to see?
I went when Cash Money came to Columbia when I was.
Yeah, I saw the Cash Money joint.
It was way back 1999.
I was.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a dope concert.
When
that was a dope concert. But I ain't we went on our white tees and Soldier Reeds.
There's 2. I was 15. I went when Cash Money came to Columbia, and I also went down to. So Columbia used to have a music fest. And this is the only time I've seen them. But when they had the music festival, and if you got there late,
they started like 45 years ago.
Your mama. Then they had Outkast come out, and when I'm telling you, it was raining. It was the they had a fence. I never seen
Cass in a concert.
Oh man!
See who Outkast?
They had on that white wig, and I'm telling you, the moment. There are certain moments in life you'll never forget when they played Me and You and the whole. I mean, it's like the city was out that night. The fence went down. The fence couldn't keep them people. They took it down, a metal fence, and they were all singing all of Outkast songs. That was one of the most iconic moments ever.
One of the best ones I've been to was the one we went to
last year. Wu-Tang Nas.
Wu-Tang joint last year?
Wu-Tang Nas.
Bruh, you should have did that.
You should have did that.
That pavilion.
Yo.
We was standing there for an hour and a half.
For real.
Straight, and then we actually left to beat traffic. Them niggas was still on fire.
For real. Yeah. Did they have a special? Did somebody come out? I feel like they brought somebody out besides them.
It was just a Wu and Nas.
They seen Buster. I seen Meg.
Not on ours.
I know, not on ours.
Yeah, not on ours. Okay. Yeah.
I want to see J. Cole. I haven't seen J. Cole.
That's when I will.
I ain't seen Cole.
I will see Cole.
The best one.
I done seen Currency.
It was the Nas and Damian Marley, but Nas with Damian Marley, bro.
I could see that being a good show.
I didn't even know none of his songs, but his show was crazy.
I can believe it though.
Crazy, bro. I was like,
I mean, I've seen Bob.
It's some people when you see him in concert, they let you down. Like Nelly didn't excite me when I saw him in concert. He let me down. Him and all the St. Lunatics let me down.
Nelly?
Yeah, he was.
I'm finding a lot out about you people.
As a matter of fact, Nelly wasn't even at the Coliseum. He was at the Stadium Center.
that was before he got big.
I was
okay.
Kind of like
tell me something.
I was young, but I was too busy getting.
No, you weren't young.
So you was trying to go down the street with a street sweeper.
Listen, down, baby. Young street in the Range Rover, street sweeper, baby. God, listen.
I never got to see X in concert.
I get to see X.
I never saw X in concert.
I never got to see X in concert.
Now I'm gonna tell you somebody who takes. I'm gonna tell you somebody who takes over a concert. I don't care which order he's in. Jeezy.
I had a disappointment.
I done seen Jeezy. Yeah, it was a good one. I want to say it's one of the best ones I've been to.
In Atlanta, maybe he was too hyped because he was in Atlanta. He was just screaming over the words.
Nah, when he came here, he took over the room in that moment.
Mm.
He took over the room, but I will go down in history saying that Cash Money, because Young Bloods came with him when they came. Cash Money and
Pastor was there too. Pastor Troy was there. I remember that show.
Well, is the pastor?
I had no business at that concert, but I got backstage.
You came out twice?
And
how you pull it off?
On the bus with the Young Bloods. I had no business back there.
I don't know how he pulled it off, but when the show was over, he came back and did
No Plan GA.
Yeah, he did that again.
I'm lying.
Oh.
I did see X before. He came down here, 8 Ball, MJG, the Locks. Yeah. Okay, yeah, he did come down here.
I have
seen Jaden Styles in concert. Of course, I love that.
We went in the room with him.
Yeah, I went to that.
That's shout out to Chill Will. We were in the room. X, I was in the elevator with 8 Ball, MJG, short as hell. But X, Jada, Sheik, Styles, like we was in the room because Will from Yonkers, him and Charlie O. Yeah, okay.
When you were in the elevator, did he say pimp tight? Because that's all he ever says when he's anybody.
No, he just MJG. Yo, MJG spell his name every verse, bro.
Every verse.
MJG. Pimp tight.
You find a way to get that in there. You gonna know that.
Oh well, some more stuff I'm stuck up in. I got a chick you could drive a truck up in.
Nope.
Rhapsody is nice, but the females that we need aren't in the forefront.
There's a chick I start following on TikTok. Her name Hevo. She's nice. She coming with it.
Jamal,
and then the one you put me on.
Sheikah.
Yes.
Sheikah's nice.
She's nice. She's
Sheikah
nice.
from Alabama.
I can't think of any real ones.
I seen a comment from J. Cole like a month ago. He was like, the females in a good spot. I was like,
because there's so many of them out right now. What he was saying is so many out right now. They're not compete because when at one point it was Foxy, nobody else. Then it was Kim. Nobody else. Then it was Remy. Nobody. Like all three of them out doing it like all the female artists are doing it right now. Like you got 4 or 5 female artists right now. Not at the same time, bro.
Yo, you had Latifah. No, you had Latifah, MC like Moni Love. You had some. Oh, okay.
He's talking about like once Kim got here, it wasn't that many female artists coming in like that.
Lauren Rodriguez.
Kim, Foxy.
Rodriguez didn't get what she was supposed to get.
No, Rodriguez wasn't there with them.
She was because she later on Flip Mode alone. I didn't say she held her own. She's like,
I mean, if you want to be in a group, Flip
was on fire.
Cole was saying it's individual females. They wasn't
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, most groups had a woman, but Kim was in a lane of her own. Foxy was. I think when I look at
over Junior Mafia, nigga.
She did.
They're synonymous with one another.
Because at
one point in time, it was just like you said, it was Foxy.
Yeah,
Kim had to come out with the picture when Kim came out, and then Biggie had the lyrics, and you found out Nas was writing lyrics for one, and Big writing lyrics for another.
I never understood how that worked. How Foxy was so cool with Jay and Nas, and both of them was writing for her, and she was in the firm, but she was still working with Jay. I never understood.
And all of this was done when she was 16.
Yeah, I never understood that dynamic.
Jay was opportunist at the time. I'm saying he's opportunist at the time.
Get in where you.
Yeah, he had to get in. Like he was courting her. Honestly.
But yeah, I don't find any of these right now. I can't think of a female artist, bro. Like every time if I'm just playing the radio on my car, I don't have something playing, and one come on, I click it quick. I listen to a commercial before I listen to these damn songs.
I can't say that.
I'll ride along.
There are some females that I will. Nikki took a while to grow on me. I can do Nikki for a little bit. Cardi has moments. You got to be in the mood for Cardi. Sometimes I will turn her off because I don't want to hear all that shit.
We don't have a Missy.
No, you don't have a Missy.
No.
And you know Missy, if you talk to some of these big names, they like, yo, one of my favorite artists is fucking Missy Elliott.
Yeah,
Missy's my top 5.
She's in her lane. That weird cool on myself. That's why Missy's good. Yeah.
Ever since the yee.
Missy is probably
that thing you do.
Missy is probably one of the is the top female artist, and I'm gonna go with that one of time for right now. When it comes to her creativity, when it comes to her lyrics, when it comes to her ability, how long
she's well-rounded.
She is all the way well-rounded. Everything about Missy as a whole, from her lyrics to her creativity to what she's did.
She could dance.
Nigga, yes. Over Khadijah James.
No, man. See, y'all
I can tell you are younger. She just said a goat. She said over Latifah.
Over Light, nigga, like
over Unity.
I like Light.
They're not
ladies first. Over ladies first.
I like Light.
But Missy has
rappers.
reigned for a very long time.
She has, but Latifah.
You can say Latifah 6 times.
Latifah's a female Will Smith. I don't understand.
You take the key around her neck. She still ain't gonna be. She's not gonna be number 1 over Missy.
Jokes on you. Yeah.
I bet you couldn't use a Latifah lyric, could you?
Oh yeah. T.Y.
Oh God, here they go.
Who you calling a trick?
You, because that shit you just said. I do agree. I did like Light over Latifah.
Light. Let's see Light.
She want a rough.
Speaking of which,
have a rough neck.
Look at how women of our era, they age so gracefully. These women here 5 years from now. Sexy who?
She is dusty. Run her through a car wash.
I don't know.
I just don't think they're gonna have it.
Sexy red, they can't beat Lil Mama.
But I think they being smart about it, man. They have found a lane. They're about to make this money because they know in 2-3 years they're gonna be done.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad at that at all.
But I'm glad you're making that money because, honest to God, truth, the females who were the greats back then were not cranking in the money these little girls are making coming in.
Well, they cranking in other ways.
I mean, that's everything. Like, that's everything. The ball players from 10 years ago are making the money that a rookie made today. So I mean, like the game gonna evolve too now.
Hip hop has certainly changed from being a passionate thing that you do because you love it to a business deal you have to do, and it's very different right now. I agree. Lauryn Hill will always be. She's one of my number ones, but Lauryn ain't Lauryn like she used to Lauryn back in the day. Now
she's not motivated. She's a mother. Like that's the curse.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know what I'm saying? That's the curse. She gave us an album. People think when you give us something, you got to come back with another. Some people like it'd be crazy.
You got to.
I know, but what I'm saying is like
fire though. That's
I'm talking about like these. I'm talking about not just hip hop. I'm just talking about a talent, a superior talent. Period. A Barry Sanders. What's the wide receiver?
Because you know where I'm about to go with you, right?
No, like Quake for the Lions too.
He talking about albums.
Yeah, when they're prime, like no, like it's not that important to me. I just wanted to drop this to get this off. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So like,
and you know where I'm about to go with you. I'm glad you mentioned albums.
What you talking about now?
Because one of your number one things, Shad, is that Dre never put an album out. How did you feel when you found out why he never put one out?
That changed my perspective on it.
Because what was the reason again?
To be able to be
he wasn't motivated.
No, he wasn't motivated. He has mental health issues that blocked him. He has a lot of anxiety. Dre has a lot of things. It was hard for him every time he got on that stage. But you know how powerful you got to be to feel the way that you feel and still get on there and still be one of rap's top 10 through all of that?
I'm about to say, I had heard that interview.
He told you.
I must have been doing something.
But he told you.
Otis.
He told you. He said, why do we try to be stars just to dodge all these comments?
Dodge all the comments.
But it's deeper than that.
You know the money never meant it to me. I doubt it's probably.
Because it is deeper than that.
He had like social anxiety. He got some other thing going on. Like
he does.
He doesn't have confidence in himself. It's not that he don't want to do the music. He's worried about how it's going to be received and how everybody nitpicks things. And you know what I'm saying? Like it bothers him.
It prevented him from ever putting out that album on his own.
It was.
You know where that started from though? All jokes. Well, a major part was that was revealed when he played Jimi Hendrix, and it flopped like that.
He said that comes from being a
Yeah, it was younger.
No, I feel you on that. I'm hearing that too. But what I'm saying is like you can see a shift in Dre when that shit flopped. He didn't. When it wasn't received well. Yeah, the movie.
Hendrix movie.
He was like, I don't have to do that, so he stopped doing videos at that point.
The man said he don't been like doing music to let his friends hear. Like, just
and that's crazy. I mean, I understand his situation.
Common denominator, the nigga numerator.
Never know who the hater nigga catered to your ego. I'm sorry, like a tyrant who's the closest to the ego.
I'm the common denominator and the nigga numerator.
Why you sat down by the seashells thinking about them seashells?
I'd rather be a comment by heart. But you know how powerful you gotta be. The Dungeon Family. Have you ever watched that documentary where they talk about being in that basement that really looked like
the Unorganized Noise?
The Unorganized Noise joint. Boy, you know the part that gave me the chills? You know the part that gave me the chills? They said when they played the album, they said nobody in the room was making a sound. Like they knew it was a class. They said they was up there and they playing the album. Everybody was like.
No, the best part for me is when CeeLo said that he was working at a restaurant washing dishes and he heard Dre and Big Boy.
And he knew he was on.
That nigga said, "My niggas is on." Oh, I quit. I'm going to the dungeon. We got work to do.
Now, of all the people
First
in hip hop,
I stand a little more than 5 feet
ATL did a dynamic job of if one on, all on.
They did that
sticking together.
I don't see nobody who did that better. Honestly,
no.
Huh? I'm talking about LA. I'm talking about Texas. I'm talking about nah.
If you go back and watch all the videos that came out of ATL, you look back, you see Scrappy and Never Scared.
You will see all
You see them in there. You see everybody. Jazzy Faye put everybody in Sierra videos.
You will see Jazzy, yeah.
They are the South
has something to say.
Before that, if you look back, speaking of Benz or Beamer, you can see Goody Mob. You can see Yee Yang Twins, Bankhead bouncing, Baby D.
You see all in there, bro.
So like it was a thing like. Collaboration was good. Now everybody's in competition. I gotta do it first.
Everybody's in competition, but ATL, even when they made a competition amongst themselves, they still made it a powerful moment that made everybody go, "Ooh, let me watch." But they looked out for each other. T.I. looked for Luda. Luda looked for Sierra.
So they had that beef.
Even after that, please stay off the TIP of my dick, and then they dapped up and went on by their business. They've always ran together.
Afterwards,
T.I. couldn't do nothing but shake his hand after that. You can't beat him. Just let it go.
I mean, I think it also came when at the Source Awards that year when Outkast won and niggas was mad and Dre said, "Yo, the South got something to say." Like, we bringing all of them with us, nigga. It's not just me and my boy right here.
About that in the interview too. He was basically saying that they looked up to the guys that was on stage and said, but the West and the East was getting all the props. He said he wasn't saying it this and the East. He was like. Y'all forgetting about it. They had
rap of the year, rap album of the year, album of the year. Yeah,
they went album of the year.
And the South ain't shut up since. We done had something to say for all them years, and we never let up.
We're unique people. The South is very unique. I mean, it's a certain draw. I'm not saying it because I'm here. Like I've been places.
Started as DJs
I've been places. I've been all over. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you South, bro, you down South, bro, like that Southern hospitality, but I'll flip quick. You feel me?
What's a group or a rapper that fell off that upset you? Like Phil Mob. Them boys was nice.
I thought Phil Mob.
Especially my boy Smoke.
Smoke nice.
I'm from the home of neck bones, black eyed peas, feathers of collard greens, children of the corn, dirty.
He's not mine, but he's not my pick, but Capadonna. That Pillage album was
nice.
Disgusting.
The verse on Winter Wars alone.
Yeah, but that's why he got that far.
The blunt reconstruct your design.
That's why he got that far.
That was his first verse when he came home, right?
That's how he got that far. I'm talking
with it.
Don't tap it.
I'm talking
clear now. Tap your lap. Thank you.
You just on one today, girl.
You know, somebody you knew was better. They should have got more
respect.
Did
you flip the angle?
Like
you should have put it on them and did that.
Lupe is nice. But he's not going to control. Yeah, and
so Lupe's let me see who.
He's a letdown. I mean, I don't think he's supposed to be Wayne Drake status, but he should have got a little bit more.
I'm just gonna say somebody that I think deserves more credit.
No, not underrated, bro. Not underrated. A failure. See, I ain't gonna let you do that.
You can't say a failure.
What you about to say?
You know what I'm saying? Like
he's saying A.
I was gonna say A.
I know because that's the number one. Everybody know, but we talk about somebody that hit and like. Who can we say like a Chingy like that type of no what I'm saying that type of clout
Chingy's supposed to fall off.
What I'm saying is that type of that level of success
never been famous
that level of success
he was up there
and then Who? So who? Like,
I'm asking. But like I said, Phil Mob. They had a run for a quick minute, and then
Phil
after Jordan, I'm gonna tell you who fell, got up and came back stronger. Titty Boy, aka 2 Chainz.
He rebranded himself.
And he couldn't rap with the. He was. You think Silk shut?
I think he could. I just think he couldn't do it up on the Ludacris.
He wasn't on beat. He wasn't on beat. Titty Boy's not on beat.
Silk to this day.
Let Kanye say it. Nas wasn't on beat on his song either.
Let me see who fell off like that. Let me see who fell off.
What y'all thinking out there, America?
Who fell off? Who hit us hard and fell off?
Yeah, like who came with us like, ooh, that was
not like a one beyond a one hit wonder.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Beyond a one hit wonder that came and fell off. Damn. Okay. Now he had a lot, but he didn't last as long as I would have thought he would. And that's Ludacris.
No,
hell no. Ludacris still on.
Like he had a run, but I thought Ludacris would have ran a little longer than he did.
But see, the thing about it, Ludacris did his music, then that music shit popped off on him. I mean, that movie
shit. He's in Fast and Furious 94.
Hey, like, the movie checks are bigger,
and they bigger. But I would have.
The boy said I got to play with my daughter's name on the back of it.
Luda had a good run. Luda
want to get on right now. Luda can give you a hot 6.
Yeah, Luda had the other run.
It ain't gonna be a problem.
Luda could come back and make an album. I'm not saying he's gonna go crazy, but
we gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying? These young kids ain't probably gonna make no TikTok, but we gonna listen to it.
We will.
Let me see somebody who came on and fell off. Who came on and just fell off? Like
somebody that came on, he's like, yeah, he gonna be nice with it.
It gotta be a chingy. I know you over there. I know
who fell off.
Shot over there thinking. You better not say it. Can I tell him who you think?
I know you. Go ahead.
Lil Zane.
I didn't expect him to take off.
Okay, yeah.
They thought Bleak was gonna take off.
Memphis was supposed to be better than what he was, bro. Like there's a couple tracks on. I'm with
to say you're about a so-called god.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
You didn't do that.
Bleak wasn't that great.
The thing about it, you had it, and then this nigga from Philly came in and just took your lane.
And Beans got that off grit. It wasn't he wasn't attractive.
But what I'm saying, he was nice at flow.
Yeah.
So he came in and Bleak what you were supposed to be. Thank you.
Yeah, Bleak was more so a bit braggadocious.
Yeah,
eye candy for the females. And just happened to be sitting next to
Jay. No, I can't.
Beans was that's before you see him take the hat off. You got it. But when he had to do that going.
Man, Bleak.
Yeah, the girls was all over.
He did round here. He had me
round here. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that was more so for Trick Daddy on that one.
So I'm not saying it, bro. Joe Buttons. I hate to say it, bro. I had to pump it up. We thought Joe was gonna like.
Joe Button fans don't listen to Pump It Up though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Because they thought he going.
Nobody listens to Pump It Up.
It's Joe Buttons, man.
I mean, that's a good.
No, it can't be Joe because he I had to pump it up. What else he had?
Nothing. Not mainstream.
No, I'm saying we can't. Well, it was not Joe.
Not mainstream. But I mean, he was part of Eminem crew, Slaughterhouse. He had a few nice tracks. I mean, flows on there.
Man.
So before we head out, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's about 1 hour and 15 now. About hour 10. We get hour 10.
So good. It was a great conversation, man. Happy birthday to hip hop.
Happy birthday, hip hop.
I can't wait. I won't be here when it does, but the moment that hip hop turns a century. I want to say 100 years old.
It's 50 years.
Cause nigga, I'm
gonna be here. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna hear y'all go right. Hey, it's 1 to 20. I'll be here. We'll be telling the story. And if you think back, Ian and Shaw, you sit right over there. Digits falling off. Hold up.
Listen,
hip hop turned to 100.
50 more years from now.
I don't want to rock right now.
That song's still gonna be good.
Yeah. His 90-year-old ass is beside me talking about it takes two. It's gonna take 2 hips because you ain't gonna have but one good one.
Take 2 to get my ass down the stairs.
But I do want to go back and just before we walk out tonight, it is a very powerful thing to watch that something that's only 50 years old did not just impact the nation, didn't just impact the city, but it impacted the world.
It does.
You see this culture in
Everybody
graffiti, you see it in
rules.
dance, you see it everywhere. You see it from black to white to Asians to everywhere.
To the hair, to the clothes, to the shoes.
Hair, to clothes, the way we talk, the movies, the whole 9 yards. You are considered cool if you have that swagger about you.
My girl,
and it
but like
comes
Becky
from having that hip hop. So to see something that started off of the corner in the Bronx in New York and all that, and now it is worldwide and it's only 50 is major. Most people can't accomplish that kind of creativity in their lifetime. Before we let go tonight, what is the one thing that you want to see either come back or hip hop revitalize?
lyrics. I want music to where I've got to listen to it 3 times before I really catch what he was trying to say. Like nobody's doing that for me no more. And and when we break it down, and you're like, yo, that nigga says blah, 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 you be like, yo, that nigga did like, woo! The common denominator, nigga enumerated. Right now, everybody's in here like, yeah, that boy said. Like,
I'm sorry,
I want that back. Like I said, I'm proud of these people who are finding their lane, found somewhere to make their family some money, make all the money you can.
Right.
But I need music to come back to where I can put on my phone because you can't put CDs in no more.
So you're looking for passion over payment.
I want authenticity.
Oh man,
I want authenticity.
He took your answers, cheater.
And balance.
I don't want everybody sounding alike.
Yeah.
So we got passion over payment. We got originality.
okay.
What's yours?
First of all, I want to give a shout out to my cousin Cheryl, the first female rap group, the Sequence with Angie Stone and Blondie. That's hip hop history over at Sugarhill Records. Shouts out. If you don't know what I'm talking about, she's on the hook. That's the hook from Ding Ding Dong. Keep the heads ringing. That's her. Shouts out to Cheryl, bro. Ding Ding Dong. Yeah. The Frank Lyman story is real.
Okay.
I want substance, man.
We all on the same thing.
I just want push it and let it go,
if
man.
nothing else in the world and music comes back, I want 5 mics to come back. I want where music was created to prove a point and to get to something, where there was a status to get to, beyond the world of catchy beats and TikToks, beyond the world of making a quick video in your house. I want it to where people sit down and go, I can't put this out. I gotta come out there with something, like you said, passion over payment, like you said, originality, like you said, substance.
Yeah,
the
like
stuff that
mics.
made music
Where would she go off there, Chris?
and made it powerful.
If you bring it back, what are your 5 levels of criteria of that?
Yeah, but
they had to, what's your 5?
And if we were to go with it, it would be passion, it would be substance, it would be creativity, it would be the originality, it would go back to the basics.
Lyrics, production,
lyrics,
and of
storytelling.
Course,
I'm just asking.
But storytelling goes with lyrics, because I can't make you like Pac was a poet, Biggie was a storyteller. They both were great, so I can't pick one or the other. But that comes with creativity. Like BG has an original sound. BG been gone for years, but the minute you hear him make that noise, you know who that is that's coming back in. Jeezy had his own little style when he came out. Jeezy and T.I. both are trap music, but they're 2 different levels of it. I need you to come back with something that means you sat down and took your time with it. You're just not doing a catchy beat because it gets on the radio 16 times.
You know when you hear that, these next 16 about to be nice.
You know it. You know it's
warning.
I want to go back to where you took your time to make great music, and that made you a great, which then made you money, not just jumping out there and being a repeated played on the radio.
My first addiction, G.I. Joes and Ices. After that, it was light-skinned girls and Nikes.
Ew.
No.
That's my nigga Jada, dog.
Jada.
My nigga Jada, boy.
I still pop it all for the love to this day.
That's still fine.
You ain't got to
The beat is so mesmerizing.
All for the love of drug dealing.
So I will tell you this tonight.
That's his first joint thing, right?
I'm gonna let them. We're gonna complete this music talk.
You ain't gotta
this
slap me 5 or give me a hug.
This is a conversation.
You gotta kill a nigga you love.
That will last
with my enemy
forever.
Because I got him looking for my solo hour like Henry Jr.
Crush Dice, go ahead and get your shine on. I'm about to call Rock.
All right, America. We see y'all next week.
So
I thought she cut
tonight,
it. Oh, you didn't cut it.
I didn't yet. While you over there rapping,
Hello, world.
fuck the frail shit. Bring music back.
See what I'm saying?
We appreciate you.
We gon' make it. We gon' make it.
They gon' make it.